Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Las Vegas. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, Dallas, 7 games back.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities... that could make them true contenders just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Murray out there with Flag. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Irving at the point. And for Las Vegas, Edgecombe is out there with Magic Johnson. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Derek Lively. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Irving against Johnson. Down low, deflects the pass. Lively finds Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now, here's Monk from deep.
Point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Now, here's Johnson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Irving. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
What great body control. Irving excels at working off contact.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. To stop the run. And Johnson with the lay-in good.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, you need to have a short-term memory. You can't worry about the shots that didn't go in.
Here's Flag, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Monk. Missed inside.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Magic Johnson.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
And Tim, you think about rim-running centers, Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
Johnson. Monk grabs the board.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Chalk up 2 there. Monk's got 7 points in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Johnson. Here's Lively. Covered by Gafford. Hook shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now here's Gafford. Still scoreless. Pass to Monk. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court, Tim.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
Now here's DeRozan. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Here's Lively. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Daniel Gafford.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And the free throw, no good. We know about the length and the athleticism, Tim, of Lively. But what do you like about his skill and maybe the way he sees the game?
Yeah, this league has seen a lot of guys with that type of length and athletic ability, but what sets him apart, he's got great instincts for where to get open, instincts how to rebound, where the ball is coming off, and then also, I just think his conditioning level is very high.
Now here's Johnson. Last game out, he had 14. Pass to Monk. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Baseline jumper. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Las Vegas trails by 9. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet can be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
Is such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Here's Flagg, and the rejection by Lively. And finished off by DeRozan.
And dynamite his legs. And DeRozan detonates at the rim.
Irving passes to Gafford. To the inside. And it's Monk that time on the assist from Gafford. Monk's got 11 points.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
They double-team Johnson. And finished off by Lively.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Mavericks leading by 6. Now Irving. He's got 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Monk against Johnson. And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. But once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
Now, here's Johnson. To the paint. Here's Edgecombe. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Stolen by Lively. They get a hand on it. Moving it up. Johnson down low. Monk defending. Just 5 to shoot. Outside DeRozan. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Pass to Edgecombe. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. It's deflected.
Well, right there, you're trying to score over a high flyer at Edgecombe. Sometimes that's going to be the result. Just doing the job on the backboard.
Inside, here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury. He rubs it in.
Johnson surveying the floor. Lively the pass to Johnson. Now Edgecombe. Lively a screen on Monk. Here's Edgecombe. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Flag with it. Hasn't made one yet. Murray. The lead pass was put in just the right. Spot. And now it's a 10-point Dallas lead.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
To the middle, here's Johnson in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. On the Mavericks with some changes. Queens checked in. And it's Exum in for flag. And here is Irving. Last game he had 34 points. Here's Exum. Shoots from the high post. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he makes that one. Johnson's got 8 points.
And a tall player with that kind of speed is a rare commodity.
Monk, no one around him, and that comes off the assist by Exum.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 8. Inside. Monk with the ball. Picked up by Edgecombe.
Teammates remaining first.
To the inside. Exum passes to Queen. .153 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Gafford. Clock at 6. Here's Irving. Lets it go with the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's DeRozan missing. Mavericks leading by 9. Now Exum, and the layup falls.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, this score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Bobo's checked in. Asar Thompson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. And Ivy subbed in for Edgecombe. And then for Dallas, Dwight Powell's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Hardy comes in for Monk. And it's Williams in for Irving. Only one man back on D. And a slam dunk by Johnson.
It's hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Hardy. Last game we saw him score 13. Launches it. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thompson. Here's Mobo. Guarded by Powell. Here's Ivy. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Washington, that's good. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Hardy. Still yet to score. Here's Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Hardy, no good. Malik Monk has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
They've got Ivy. P.J. Washington is out there with Thompson. Then it's Fears. And it's Misi in at the center position. Williams can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Dante Exum is out there with Gill. Then there's Hardy. Then it's Williams. And it's Queen in at center. Las Vegas trails by 5. Pass to Thompson. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Popped up there for Thompson. It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Taking a look at Boston. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
You know, for Las Vegas, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Williams passes to Queen. Powell sets a screen for Exum. Pass to Queen. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Success from three-point range is going to be important for Fears. That'll take his game up a notch.
Now here's Hardy. D right on him. That shot off. Up top Misi. Back to Ivy. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Now you look at Edgecombe. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And you can't let this kid Flag get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
Thompson misses. Last game for Las Vegas, they picked up the W against the Trailblazers in Portland. Well, this league has some of the world's best athletes. But Asar Thompson, like his brother Amen, Tim, they're on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end.
So nice to see Jaden Ivey back in action, Tim, after suffering that broken fibula last season.
Yeah, Kevin, he was just hitting his stride when he had a very difficult injury. In particular, he was upping his shooting percentage from the field. Now he's looking to continue that momentum.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Irving can't hit.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Johnson. Oh, the advantage of size out of the backcourt. Magic Johnson.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. This is the fourth and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Kevin?
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your report. Long NBA career. So I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 3. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
Outside Irving. They need this. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And he is just so creative. Even with the foul, Kyrie finds a way to get the bucket.
For Dallas, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Mavericks making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. You look at Johnson, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
And a wide open look for Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Las Vegas, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Dallas, no good that time either.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Nisi, and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Nisi's got his first points of the game. Outside Irving. Sinks the triple.
Well, make no mistake about it, Irving isn't just a high-volume three-point shooter. He's extremely efficient as well.
They double-team Johnson. Here's Ivy. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Exum with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Irving against Thompson. No good from Irving. Las Vegas has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Las Vegas, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Johnson finds Misi.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So for Las Vegas, Lobo's checked in, and Trey Murphy subbed in for P.J. Washington. Monk's checked in for the Mavericks. So it's the Mavericks now. To the paint. Here's Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Johnson against Irving. Out left to the wing. Fires the three. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 5 now.
Locked and loaded. Edgecombe firing at will.
A deep three from Irving. Misses the three.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Pass to Edgecombe. And they get it back. On the wing, Johnson. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Flagg. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
So, great for Cooper Flagg. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 5. To Johnson. Over Irving. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Mavericks trail. Pass to Murray. Now here's Gafford. On the wing, Irving. Here's Flagg. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that
Third personal foul, third team.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
Exum, he's checked in for Flagg. Exum kicks to Irving. Off target from three-point range. Las Vegas leading by 4. Here's Johnson. Here's Misi. Las Vegas again missing. And Monk has got the ball here for Dallas. Looking for Exum. He gets it there. For 3. The shot by Monk is no good. Las Vegas has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Well, starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
Back to Irving. Monk, the pass to Irving. Monk outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Down low. And then Monk with the dunk.
Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trail by 5. And it's Exum in the corner. No good from outside. There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
A supreme athlete. Edgecombe can blow through the contact.
And then Monk with the jam.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. There's the pick. Johnson with it. Defended by Gafford. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
Murray, no good.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Whoa! He flew in there. Wow!
Talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Here's Irving. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 14 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson, double team. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Here's Misi. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Eve Misi. And Dallas with a change here, too. Queens checked in. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Pass to Monk to the wing right side. Murray right side. The tray. It'll go, and the Las Vegas lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Monk.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Well, you can tell when a shooter is confident. He shot that like he...
The previous play is under review.
Time just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after the replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Las Vegas leads by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, you know, I'm a busy man, Ernie. You know, I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it.
Yeah, they're playing as a team, working the ball around, rewarding guys for getting open.
I see this. Their scorers do a great job of working off ball. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from Malik Monk.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
He is giving the fans exactly what they came to see. He is a human highlight reel.
And here's Monk. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Magic Johnson is out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Lively in at the 5. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt. He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Dallas. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Right side, Irving. Shoots over Edgecombe. Murray outside. 1 for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
Outside DeRozan. Looking for Exum. He gets it there. Pass to Irving. Back to Exum. For the tie. Misses off the right eye.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
DeRozan's shot is off. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Murray. And it's all evened up. Murray's got 6.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
Here's Johnson. Magic Johnson pushing through the contact.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's a look at some of the stats for Keegan Murray.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now, here's Johnson. 16 points for him. Pass to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Over Murray. DeRozan's shot is off.
He had the right idea going to the fadeaway, but the defender stayed right on it.
Irving's shot is good.
And Irving showing you his versatility. You can play him on or off the ball.
Out to the right wing. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 8.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Outside Irving. To the left side wing. Gafford kicks to Monk. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. In Las Vegas, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Back to Johnson. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. A nice shot by Exum. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Mavericks?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
DeRozan with a screen for Johnson. Beyond the arc. And another three for Las Vegas.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Monk, the pass together. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Magic Johnson picks one up. The Mavericks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Fears he's checked in for Las Vegas. Las Vegas trails by 3. On the wing, DeRozan. What a jam!
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Monk dishes to Murray. Pass to Gafford. Back to Murray. Monk for 3. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly for the lead. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, Gafford. He's got 5. Gafford sets the pick for Exum. Oh, good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Las Vegas.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Here's what Las Vegas has got going right now. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. And Ivy subbed in for Edgecombe. Here's Exum. Oh, good on the triple. Las Vegas leading by 3. Here's Fears. Lays it up off the glass. Fears has got 5 points so far.
It's hard to get Fears rattled. Even when the D's this physical, this kid keeps his poise.
To the paint. Here's Monk. Gafford kicks to Exum. Williams looking over the floor. To the inside. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Left side, Williams. Pass to Monk. It's Exum on the wing. He's covered by Washington. Exum's shot is off. Las Vegas leading by 5. Here's Ivy. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Gafford. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Now Las Vegas moving it up. And stolen by Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Can't connect from short range. Las Vegas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Fears with it. He's got 5. Pass to Ivy. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Johnson double teamed. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
The ball goes to Dallas.
And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Monday, they'll take on Zion Williamson. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Darius Garland and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against Los Angeles, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
And Queen gets it to go.
And how about Mark there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Johnson, the pass to Ivy. Las Vegas again missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Monk against Ivy. For the time. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
It's been a rough quarter for him, not efficient at all.
Johnson against Monk. Johnson kicks to Ivy. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Williams gets the bucket.
And that's the best way to beat a double team. Find the open man.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Pass to Washington. Now Johnson. Johnson draws the double. It's deflected and stolen by Williams. Here's Queen. And it's Exum in the corner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. Second, the Mavericks.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Yves Missi, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Gill is checked in for Dallas. Irving comes in for Malik Monk. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fears. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Fears has got 7 points in the game. Dallas has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving can't get it to go. Las Vegas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
So fast of foot on the run. I'll see her tough to catch.
Here's Irving. He's covered closely. And here's Exum. And that one released in time, but no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Las Vegas ahead. Up by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Kyrie Irving. Gill is out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Williams. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Thompson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Williams passes to Exum. Here's Williams. Inside. Here's Queen. And that one is hammered home.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Pass to Nisi. Williams against Ivy. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his 3rd season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court, and still plenty of time to deliver on his potential. And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. Powell sets a screen for Williams. Pass to Queen. It's Exum on the wing. He's covered by Washington. Exum's shot is off.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Nisi, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Nisi's got the lead up to 7 now for Las Vegas. Now here's Williams. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up. His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Las Vegas leading by 7. Now Ivy. Pass to Washington. Here's Spears. He's covered by Irving. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
We're already seeing what type of thirst that Spears has. NBA defenses take notice.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Eve Nisi. And Dallas also making a switch. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Powell. Irving kicks to Williams. Pass to Exum. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Lively with it. Back to Ivy. Down low. Gafford with the steal. Now, here's Exum. Ivy defending. Outside Irving. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Gafford against Thompson. Exum deciding where to go with it. And the 3 off target.
No, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this kid Ivy go.
Outside Irving. to Gafford. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
And here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Queen.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Pass to Irving. Front pass the arc. Good. And it's Williams who picks up the assist. Irving's got 20.
Irving stretching out the defense and showing us that signature range.
Now, here's Ivy. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving for three. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And it's Washington missing. Mavericks trail by 8. Irving looking over the floor. Takes a three. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's. Las Vegas, they've gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Williams against Washington. To the middle. Stolen by Lively. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Harden. Screen by Gafford. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
A load to deal with inside. The strength of Murray makes him a tough cover.
And the first one drops. And the Mavericks making a change here. Monk's checked in. And so Murray nails both of them. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. DeRozan a screen. And stolen by Murray. Monk with the ball. Picked up by Edgecombe. Monk right side. And a wide open look for Flag. Cans the shot with nobody near him. 8 points for Cooper Flag.
Well, Flag can do it all. He can initiate and he can beat you off the catch as well.
And stolen by Irving. On the wing, Murray. From outside, off the mark. Las Vegas leading by 7. Now here's Johnson. To the inside. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Dallas has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Gafford finds Irving. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. They've held a 12-point lead early. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Murray against DeRozan. And stolen by Murray. And on the way from Irving for three. The three. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Lively. Back to Johnson. On the wing, Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And here is Murray. DeRozan defending. Monk outside. Fires the three. Rebounded by Lively. DeRozan, another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Releases. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Now Monk. Now Gafford. And the rejection by Lively.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Johnson outside. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Puts it up from 7. Basket is good.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. And the Mavericks making a change here. Queens checked in. Dante Exum comes in for Murray. Hardy, he's checked in for Monk. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. Now Johnson. Now Lively. A huge two-handed slam.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Las Vegas.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did, and I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group, and that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Magic Johnson.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got buckets for himself, created for his team, and as a result, he just racked up a triple-double.
3 points.
Here's Johnson. Let's lose a 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Magic Johnson.